Welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Randa. Happy Monday. We have a special guest.
Just leave it as an elephant in the room.
I am just the couch, I guess.
My husband is joining us today. We had Aubrey's boyfriend, and now we had Aubrey's boyfriend, Aubrey's sister, and now my husband. This is Mitchell.
My name's Jeff.
I suppose we can include some of your people now.
Yeah, my peeps can join.
How?
We still gotta get one of those soundboards that go, woo!
Yes, I agree.
What do you mean, how?
Yeah, how are you going to get anybody from your family to join?
That's true. You're the only
You going to
person.
fly your mom up from Florida?
Well,
I mean, you got 2 weeks while she's up here.
oh my god. I think we'll have to pass. Sorry, Mom, if you watch this or listen to this. Probably not. We are doing well, Aubrey's the one that has...
I got questions.
I got answers.
I hope so.
And I'm just
Maybe.
here to look pretty.
I'm just here as eye candy.
Oh, careful, your laugh almost maxed out the volume.
Okay.
It happens every time. It's just natural at this point.
Oh my Lanta. All right, let's get this on the road.
So
This is going great.
having a
you guys.
moment. Hold on. My entire life's a moment.
Literally. You are the shit from the beginning, so.
Precisely. Precisely.
Pretty patty.
Pretty petty.
What?
Nothing. I just feel
I
weird
was just,
because
no, I was
now
just
I'm
watching.
doing what?
I was just watching it, and it's not like centered. There we go. Hey.
Babe, do you have an issue?
No.
Okay.
He's got many issues.
No,
He
she
does.
said I wasn't on camera earlier, and now she's the one that's not on camera.
She's
I'm just giving. Yes. Okay.
perfectly fine.
All right.
you like spit on me. Okay, first question.
Anyway, I figured we would ask some first responder questions since that's your profession.
He is a...
Well, that's my first question. What's your title and like what exactly do you do? What's your certifications? See, now you know how I feel.
This is why I feel like he should be in the middle.
Do you want him in the
I
middle?
can get in the middle. Oh.
Malcolm in the middle. Okay. All right, what's your job title /
What do you do?
what is it that you do?
What are your credentials?
I don't even know what my official title is.
Oh gosh.
I'm a firefighter, and I do maintenance for the fire department.
In
So-
the city we live in.
What?
The area we live in.
There you go.
What's all included as far as in the firefighter category?
Fighting fires.
No shit. No shit. Obviously, you have a little more training than just going in and going, ooh, fire.
He's also a licensed EMT.
So EMT or MFR, just depends. Oh yeah, what? Firefighter 1 and 2. That's just a series of classes. Hazmat and dive.
Mm-hmm.
Open water dive.
He lives a very exciting
And
life, you guys.
why exactly does the fire department need a dive team?
Because we have lots of lakes.
So it would be
Here.
more for like rescues
Yeah.
or recoveries.
No, that's what the county is for. The county's for recoveries. We're for rescues.
Okay.
Because we're closer.
See? Now you know how I feel.
I did that specifically because of the one video of you doing it.
What?
So if you were to get a call, what are the typical steps? What's a process of I guess every call is going to be a little bit different, but what's the general rundown? There you go.
General. Oh, my nose.
Well, I guess it depends on the time because we're paid.
If you
we're
were
paid
at
on
work.
call. Okay, yeah. So, basically the tones drop and my pager goes off, and then all my tablets and my phone and all the computers and all that start alarming at me if I'm in the truck. And yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out what you're going to and where you're going, and that's I mean, there's GPS and
I was just
The
gonna
dispatch
say.
system has its own GPS built into it.
So what if you were not at work?
So we're part paid on call, and we're paid on call at night, and we're full time during the day. If I'm not at work, then my pager and my phone go off, and then I have to drive down to the fire station to pick up the fire truck,
Fun.
along with whoever else decides to show up.
Right.
So
Did you have a question?
I was gonna say something, but
Forgot?
I forgot. Well, I was gonna ask how you like the GPS, but then I remember that you have like a tablet thing in the truck
Yeah.
that just pulls
Tells
up.
you where to go?
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of them do.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
There's some that don't, the older ones. And I mean, if you
Yours
want,
does.
yeah, if you want to go old school, I mean, there's map books and there's all the guides to all
Fucking
the.
print out a map
It
quest.
is. Well, I mean, that's what it is. It's just a screenshot.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
having like, oh
Could you
shit, I
imagine
turned at the wrong street.
Could you imagine having to sit and wait for them to get there and be like, "What took you so long?" Oh, I had a map quest.
mean, it's
dude.
Oh, I took
It's
a
only
left
like
and I was
this
supposed to
thick.
make a right. That's insane. That's insane. Did you hear that? I'm
Dude.
sure the podcast did too.
Um.
The pod. Mitchell hates. Okay. Side note: every time I say pod, Mitchell hates it.
Why?
He's like, I hate when you say pod. He's like, it's a podcast. And I was like, I just like saying pod.
It's
Like,
like when people say love that.
I always
you couldn't
say
just
love
put
that.
like I love that.
Okay. Mitchell has no room to talk because lately he's been saying, well, that's kind of rude. Well, that's kind of rude. Like constantly. And it's now he's got Ella saying it too. So I'll say something and they'll both be like, well, that's kind of rude. And it's like not rude at all. And it's just
No.
like, shut up.
It's kind of rude.
Well then.
Quelven?
I said well then.
Oh, like Juan.
Juan. 2 3.
Juan. 2-3.
What'd you say?
Juan 2 3.
Oh.
I didn't understand it either. I was
What?
like, dude.
I was like, you don't have to read the question numbers out loud.
I quit. I need to go home.
I was confused. I was like, 2, 3, what?
That's I had a friend at one point and this at one point I don't talk to him anymore. Anyway, but his Snapchat name was Juan 2 3.
Interesting. Would I know this friend?
Antonio?
Mongolia.
I don't know if you ever
Probably not. Anyway.
anyway, it was more of a friend through a friend, but
Oh, like an acquaintance.
an acquaintance.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Partial friend.
Anyway,
Partial friend.
partial.
It's like my half friend.
Is that like a half brother?
Yeah.
When did you know you wanted to be a firefighter?
I don't know.
Just woke up in the morning
Well,
and was like, "Yep, that's what I'm doing."
That's
we
what I'm
lived
doing.
at the old house.
And you were going to school to
I-
be a cop.
Well, I applied because we lived right around the corner from the fire station, and Matthew was on.
His brother.
That's my brother. And I don't know, it looked fun, and he told me to apply, so I did, and I didn't get in.
I didn't
Also-
realize that Matthew did it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you
Years.
know this, but his dad was also a firefighter.
Fighter.
Really?
Yeah, way back in the olden days.
The 1900s?
Yeah. Horse carriage and
Yes.
rubber thigh-high boots.
But that's not. Sounds kinky.
That used to be a thing.
Reminds me of SpongeBob. Squeak, squeak, squeak,
Yeah.
squeak, squeak, squeak. Anyway, but he didn't want to be a firefighter. Well, I guess I can't really answer for him because it's not my place. But
You were
I
there.
think, I think I've asked before, and he was never like, "Oh, I wanted to be a firefighter because like my dad was, or like because my brother was." It was just like
It kind of happened.
it just kind of was there, and the opportunity was there. So then he just like applied, and then it was just
Then we moved here, and Matthew was on, and I was like, oh, okay, well, shoot,
Yeah.
might as well.
yeah.
Might as well try, and yeah. The rest is history.
You've been doing it
5 years.
5 years now.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Which
Time
I guess that kind of
flies.
answers the next question on what made you decide to do the line of work. Or this line of work.
Well, so actually, I got my EMT license in high school,
I was going to say, you've
which that was like 11 years ago.
Yep, because you had to renew it for the
Yeah, I did.
firefighter position or to get on.
Yeah.
You're not very talkative.
Nope.
Well, I mean, you keep cutting me off.
I am not. Oh my god.
How do you handle high pressure situations?
Right now.
Put you on the spot.
Right now.
I really don't know. It just you get into the situation and it's just kind of like just go back to
There's
your
so much training.
Yeah, there's
that-
just so much going on and there's so much training. You really don't have time to like
Sit and think
what am I
about
gonna
it.
do? It's just you just kind of hop in and you just
Get out of my head. We both just said the same thing.
know.
Okay. I know if you caught that because you were talking. I didn't want to
no.
interrupt you by
No, you did.
interrupting you.
No, you did. Yep.
So
Anyway, sorry.
it's once you get there, it's more just to rely on your training.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, now that I've been in it and doing it full time for a while, it's like, we'd get the call and I'd get all excited and my heart would race and I'd be like, ah! And now I'm kind of like,
Got another call.
Yeah, it's
all right, show me en route.
just like an everyday.
Now it's just another thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do you ever, is there any like one specific call that you get like super nervous going to? Like you just said that there's some calls that you're just, now you've gotten to the point where it's just like, but like if you hear a call come through, do you get like, oh shit? Do you get like that pit in your stomach, like things could go south?
no. I mean, really, any of them could go south.
I mean, that's true.
But I mean, there's some of them where you're just like, where the ones you don't train on are like, oh man, here we go. Because then you got to start bringing back your training, and that's medical stuff. Fire stuff's not that bad because you pull up and you go, oh yeah, that's fire.
That's a fire.
We need water.
That's what we did. Yeah, that's what we did. It's like, oh yeah, that's fire. Yep, let's start the water.
Side note, Mitchell and I have watched like Chicago Fire and like a few other
Not
like
realistic.
every time. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
Every time there's an episode, he's like, that wouldn't happen. That's not true, or that's not right.
The secret blue sticky fire that you can't see.
No,
Are you telling me that's not real?
I mean, I've never seen non-visible super blue sticky fire before.
there was one episode of Chicago Fire, or I don't remember what TV show it was, but it was a TV show, and you were like, that's not, because they pulled up to the fire and they just immediately started, or they sat there for a minute, and you said you have to like put water on it, like not just sit there.
Sit there and watch it.
Well, I can't remember.
Yeah, you'd
do
have
you
to-
get what I'm? Do you
I
remember?
know. Yeah, I know. I mean,
Can you elaborate so it sounds a little bit more
I don't
professional?
know the exact. I don't know the exact episode, but I mean, a lot of it is just for TV dramatics.
Just having it like build up and like
Yeah,
get
stuff,
crazy.
shit hits the fan, and it's like, oh. It's like,
Now what do I do?
The one I remember, it's not the one you were talking about, but they like have a kitchen fire, and somebody drives over the fire hose that's attaching the fire hydrant to the engine, and
Ooh,
the hose breaks,
Technical terms.
and it's like, oh yeah, you're out of water. Okay, well, hook up another hose. Like,
Where my hose?
Oh no, what do I do?
it's not that hard.
No. No.
But
Now, would that actually happen if somebody actually like
It
drove
can,
over
yeah.
a hose? Is it normal, or do people typically stop and not?
no, most people stop.
So it's not really
Except-
something you have to worry about then.
No.
I've heard he's told me a couple of stories where I won't get into full detail, but it wasn't a fire, but it was like a medical and
Medicare.
a person like drove through like
Oh,
the
yeah.
scene,
That happens all the time.
and then
Oh,
you wanna finish?
Oh, no. Sorry, don't want to
No.
don't want to interrupt.
like
No,
you were the one that was
you were
there.
there. I was just putting it like out there.
I mean, it was a car accident with a rollover, and there was just enough room between the cop car and the tow truck for a car to fit, and somebody decided to go through there because, well, there's enough room.
What?
They got a ticket, but
Doesn't mean you
I was
can.
gonna say that doesn't mean that
Yeah.
you should.
just because it fits doesn't mean.
A few of the firefighters were like, "What are you doing? Like, get
Well,
out
yeah.
of here!" Like,
Wow.
I feel like, well, a lot of people, when they see accidents, they do like the gooseneck. They're like, what's happening? What's going on? Like, I'm guilty. He's fucking guilty as shit because he's like, oh, what's happening? Like, it's blank and blank, or like, it's.
Oh, hey, I know them.
Yeah, so, or even not that. It's like, oh, it could be a pin in, or it could be like a this or that, or whatever.
Which
and
brings
it's like,
me
bruh.
to my next question that I didn't write down.
Ooh.
What's your favorite tool to use on the job?
What are you doing? Are you okay?
Well, I burped and
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
saving it for later.
I heard it come up, but I was.
I didn't want you to smell the spaghetti.
Ew, thanks, babe.
My favorite tool?
Besides yourself.
My head. No.
That took a turn.
I don't know. They all have their own uses. They're all pretty. I mean, they're all fun.
But what's your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite.
The Jaws
You're
of Life aren't your favorite?
I mean, yeah. Cutters.
What are those? What's that one tool that you were using when you were playing Jenga? Is that the Jaws of
Yeah.
Life? Okay.
That was a spreader. We don't call them the Jaws of Life.
So sorry.
The technical term.
Technical term, I guess, is spreader.
Now,
It's a
you
TV
said
thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
look
said
at that.
Jenga. Please explain.
So, the game Jenga, right?
Yeah.
You use it with 2x4s, and then you use the jaws to pull the blocks out and put them back on.
It's kind of hard
Fun.
because I've never done it, but he's said it's kind of hard because the tool's so heavy and like it.
Right. And then you're adding weight from a 2x4.
I have a video I can show
they're
you.
just short guys.
Still.
They're just short guys. They did it when they did their
Or cookout.
yeah, like they
Fun.
do like cookouts and stuff, and entertaining firefighters. They use their tools to play Jenga.
I feel like it'd be very easy to entertain a firefighter.
Oh yeah,
I feel like they're all just giant kids.
Yeah.
I can
Just give,
With
us,
big tools.
give us lights or a button to press that makes sound.
wee 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 wee.
No.
Oh. He's like, no, this is the sound of my people.
This is how you call us. What is your favorite part of the job?
I was gonna say something really bad that I'm not gonna. I was gonna say leaving his family.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Rude.
No, I didn't. Well, that's kind of rude.
That's kind of rude.
Hey, you took my thunder.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I don't know, the adrenaline. Like I said at the beginning, he lives an exciting life, and he refuses to
Playing
playing
footsie with
footsies.
me?
He refuses to be like, yeah, I do.
My childish favorite part is screaming down the road with lights and sirens.
I get to go fast.
But your stereotypical answer that anybody will tell you is helping people. Mm-hmm. But
So you just like to go fast with lights, Tyron?
yeah.
Yeah.
You get to make loud noises and
Yeah,
go
you can
fast.
make loud noises and I don't know.
Everyone pulls over for you.
Well,
Sometimes.
not everyone.
Fire's just
Sometimes.
cool. And you pull up and you're like, whoa, like flames shooting out of the roof. It's just like,
Oh my god. I would pee. Not on the
No,
floor.
I was gonna
No.
say that's not gonna
it's
put
not
it
a big
out.
No,
enough,
I
it's not a big
meant,
enough hose.
Not enough pressure behind it.
Nope.
No, I meant like, it's so weird because someone like Mitchell, who's done it for so long, he gets like the thrill, but like if it's me, I would be terrified. It takes like experience and like
Right.
practice to do it, to like get used to it, and like, but you can't say that you don't have any like you running into a burning building. You can't say
Building.
that a building.
Building.
Like, you don't get like nervous. Like, what if something happens to you? Like that doesn't scare you?
I mean,
It scares me. It terrifies
Scares
me.
I don't know. There's so much training and other stuff that goes into it that people don't see. That it's
You
just like,
just rely on your training.
yeah, you just rely on your other people and training
Yeah,
and
I
all
was gonna
that.
say the other people that you're with.
That's fair. The buddy system.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy.
Buddy! Lies.
What?
Fat camp. What is that?
It's what's it called? What's it called?
It's the Fat Camp movie.
I know, but it has a different name.
I know what movie you're talking about too.
Anyway,
Lars.
there's a person, a character, and his name is Lars.
He's got a funny accent.
He does.
Buddy.
And there's one scene where the nurse is like, something like, God, I can't think of it now.
Which part, the buddy or the Lars?
The buddy. She's like,
they're swimming, and they ask him how they're like keeping track of everybody. And
oh yeah, and he's like,
we use the buddy system. Watch, buddy, and then they all start yelling, buddy.
It's really funny.
It's
What is
great.
that movie?
What is the name of
I will
that
think of
movie?
it.
I will think of it and just like spit it out randomly
Okay.
when I think of it.
Whoa, that's been taglined already.
That's been trademarked.
Whoa. Is there any aspects of the job that have changed what you do in your personal life?
I mean, I hang out around the house a lot more. Unlike holidays,
That's fair.
What?
we hang out more here in town. Because
I mean-
then I can be on call.
Not
Always.
not necessarily
Always.
like that, but like, is there stuff that you've seen like in a call and go, I gotta change that at home, or like that type of deal?
Before he
Nope.
even speaks on this, this motherfucker does not have, we don't have a fire escape plan.
Oh,
We don't
Yeah,
have
we
a
do. Jump out the windows.
we don't
Jump out
have
the windows.
we don't have like a plan to meet up at X spot.
The front yard.
We have you taught our kids this?
I mean, only one of them can do it. I told you the other day. Ella jumps out the window. You go get Elliot. You jump out the window.
why can't you go get Elliot?
Oh no, I was going to get the kids. You were opening the safe. That's what it was.
Why are you opening the safe? Do you not have a fireproof safe?
No. I mean, one of them, but not the other one. The one with all the good stuff in it is not fireproof.
Got it.
The
You
one,
should probably change
the one
that.
with all the legal documents is.
Yes.
That's fair. Open the safe.
We also were just talking the other day that we needed to get some kind of like tote or some kind of fireproof something because we have 2 books that have Judy's voice recording in it, reading the books to Ella.
Aww.
And it says like, we love you, Ella. It's like Judy and John. So
Aw.
Mitchell like recorded it on his phone just in case like the batteries decide to die because we don't really know.
We don't know.
We don't know if it's like
We don't know
something
if the
that you
recording
could.
holds on if you swap batteries or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So like that's one thing that
We
I'm
don't
like
find out.
I would love to put that into some kind of like fireproof or
Right,
some
absolutely.
kind of safe container, but we have yet to do that. So
Aw, that's adorable.
and there's a few other things too that just like personal things.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Never better.
Never better. Nutter butter.
Nutter butter. How do you turn it off when you get home?
He doesn't.
Just go to sleep. Got it.
I don't know.
Like the stress of the job.
Either you hide it really, really well, or you don't have stress of the job.
I haven't had a call yet. Not saying that there's not gonna be one. That has bothered me.
So it's, as of right now, it's
Yeah,
easier
yeah.
for you to just come home and turn it off and not have to think about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
I mean, I do so much other stuff than just running calls
Right.
that
Like lately, he's been mowing.
Right.
every day.
Every
It took
day.
me 8 hours to mow yesterday because we had so many calls.
I know, that's insane.
That's
And he has
fun.
to mow like, what, twice a week? That's
No.
the maintenance portion.
Just one.
Of
Yeah.
Right.
The,
So what are you stuck shoveling in the winter then?
No, plowing. But yes, shoveling the sidewalks, yeah.
Wonderful. What's your funniest call?
that you're allowed to say. That was
Well,
a
you
weird
can
laugh.
redact details, can't you?
Redact?
Redact.
Redact. Yeah, that's a word.
Redactyl? Pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl is what I was gonna say.
Pterodon? Pteranodon?
I don't know if it's like, it's really not even that funny, but it's just because I work with the guy every single day.
Oh.
But the other guy that I work with all day, we get along quite well. And we are going to a power lines call, a tree on a power line. And we pull up and we set the brake and we look and we go, at the same time we look at each other and go, yeah, that's a tree on a power line. And yeah, I don't know, you know, it's just a good time.
Mm-hmm. It's really funny.
Yeah, that's a tree.
That's a tree on a power line.
That sarcastic humor kind of runs through everybody.
That's just Mitchell in general. He's very smart ass. He doesn't have a filter. I'm surprised he's doing this well.
You told me I had to behave.
I did.
You told me I had to be.
No,
I had
but
to be on my best behavior.
I got my first joke in, and we're good.
what was the first joke?
My name's Jeff.
Oh.
Oh.
My name's
Oh
Jeff.
my god.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it's just a bunch of little things that add up.
So, our tech guy sucks. If we haven't mentioned that, camera died. Anyway, I was in the middle of asking you, what's your most typical call that you get?
Medicals, for sure.
Elderly.
Elderly. Chest pain.
We do kind of have an elderly community around here.
Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna say, we're getting overran by fucking old people. Okay. What else?
I was gonna say, you gonna answer the question for me?
You did say lately it's been gas line.
Yeah, people hitting gas lines because you know they're drilling fiber
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's
Don't they scan for that ahead of time?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're smart.
That's
Or
what I like.
understand
That's
the
what I'm getting at.
flags.
Like, if
Or
they
understand
scan
the
for it ahead of time, then why the fuck are they still hitting
Well,
them?
so like the last one we went on, it was flag, and they put the trench right between the two flags, like perpendicular to them. It's like, you know, like 10 out of 10, you're gonna hit that gas line. I mean, they did.
So, what's a call look like then if they hit a gas line?
We're basically just on standby until DTE can get there, and
Stand by for what?
in case it catches on fire.
Nobody light a flame.
Nobody spark anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
You put down that lighter right now.
Put the cookie down.
Put that cookie down now.
I'm gonna get super stereotypical. Is it true that firefighters rescue cats out of trees?
I haven't.
Wow, what the hell?
I would die laughing
I
if I
would
saw
too.
Mitchell climb a fucking tree with a ladder to get a cat.
Mitch will be like, nah, that's on
Nah.
you.
I don't think you'd personally do it. I
No,
think
we
you'd-
won't. I don't think we won't around here. I mean, some places
You wouldn't
do.
save the cat.
No,
The
most people.
cat got up there and kick it down, can't
Yeah,
it?
that's what they tell most people. I mean, if your cat climbs up a tree, climb down.
If it wants to, maybe to
Yeah,
trying to get
maybe
away
it's
from
trying-
you.
I was
Maybe
gonna
you're a
say.
terrible owner and your
Yeah.
cat just wants to get away.
See you later.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on a suicide mission.
Oh. Whee!
That's awful.
That took a fucking turn.
That's awful.
Well, then if it's a suicide mission
You keep
of it,
climbing at it and it's gonna jump.
okay, well, you being a firefighter
Well, cat can't climb.
will talk.
Just dialing it with this little
Do
paw.
you see what
What's
I'm
it-
doing?
Yeah, what's it gonna say?
Meow 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 meow. Isn't that a commercial?
Yes. it's
Meow
the Meow
mix.
Mix.
Meow mix.
Meow mix.
It's the only brand. What is it? The only food that cats ask for by name.
That's the stupidest fucking, like, obviously.
That's why it's a good one.
Oh, I
Just
love
like
it.
the big, ow. The,
Bacon strips?
Yeah.
Bacon for bacon?
yep. The dog, the bacon strips.
Yeah.
The not bacon strips?
Yeah, for the dogs. It's like that. Anyway.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Good. Got it.
Got it. Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Why's that so funny to
know.
me? Got it.
You good?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gay?
Okay.
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 Oh, it's a Toyota.
What?
Gay. I'm gay.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I was very confused.
It's a Prius. A Prius.
Okay.
The car.
Yeah.
When it drives by, it goes, I'm gay.
Yeah, but that's not made by Toyota, is it? Is it? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You're getting a little. Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
My final question: What would be one piece of advice you have for people who are interested in the
Why are you laughing?
firefighter line of
Don't do it.
duty? Yeah.
Don't. No, definitely.
Why would you
What?
say don't?
I was just being funny.
Oh.
Don't.
Don't, because I still want a job.
Fair.
I don't do it. That's it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
do
fucking do it.
Nike.
Nike.
Nike that shit.
Just fucking send it.
No, just do it.
No.
Just gonna send it.
Send it. Sunday. Monster truck.
What is going on right now?
Monster truck jam.
I don't know, that's just what I first thought.
Okay.
I said Sunday, and then it just made me think of that, so I said it.
Alright.
Did you ever look up the name of that movie?
Yeah.
Is it literally just Fat Camp?
Nope.
It's something camp, isn't it?
Nope.
God, what is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I
Till
know.
the end.
I need to know.
The very end.
Of time.
What else do you want to know? You want to know anything else?
I didn't have any more questions. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share?
I was kind of hoping for more questions.
Oh.
I was.
I mean, I can probably pull some out my butthole.
That's weird. Anyway,
Stinky.
I was trying to Google some questions, and everything that I Googled, it was like, this is what you can expect during an interview for firefighting. And I was like, that doesn't help me at all.
No.
Nope, that's... Nope.
Yep.
This is tables turned for those kind of questions.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, this is awkward.
Anywho.
Awkward turtles.
Makes baby awkward turtle.
Wait, how do you know this one?
What? What is that one?
Awkward turtle makes baby awkward turtles.
My fingers are going.
Ah.
My
Did you not know that?
No.
Really?
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 Oh my god! Oh my
What was
god!
that one? What was
Oh my
that
god!
What was it?
hold
What was
on.
the word? No. Whisper it.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
Mitchell listens to all of our podcasts. He came
It
home
was
from work one day. He came home from work one day and he goes, "What was up with Aubrey in that one episode with her octaves?" And I was like, "That
I
was."
don't know.
So it kept getting deeper every time.
I was going through puberty, okay? I'm sorry.
It was so funny.
Oh.
He said it and I knew exactly what he was like referring to. He was like, rough it up. My voice just cracked. But it was hilarious. Oh my god, the other day we were editing a video.
Editing.
And Aubrey's computer just like stopped working or whatever. And I was like, and it was right when I was talking to, I was like, Aubrey's computer cuts me off just like she does.
Look, I'm sorry. But then she turned around and was like, God, I'm still rambling. Why don't you shut me up? And then my computer stopped working. And she was like, yeah, your computer interrupts me just like you did. I was like, you were the one that just told me, shut it up.
Oh my god. No, episode that you probably just listened to before this one is the one that I was rambling.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anything else?
I feel like I had something, but now I can't think of it.
Think, Randa.
Think,
Use
Ricky.
your brain and think.
I got nothing,
You want
guys.
to know about tools, trucks?
Sure, tell me about the trucks.
Oh,
Tell me
don't get
about the
started.
Tell me about the trucks that you go fast in.
The big red hero haulers.
Oh.
That are actually, they're not called fire trucks. They are called,
Well, some of them are fire trucks.
what's the difference?
Okay, I'm gonna get blasted on that. Well, there's probably no other firefighters listening, so that's okay.
Well, why aren't you telling all your coworkers to listen?
I did. I'm sure they have.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You're gay.
Okay.
So there's differences based
Only
off of
sometimes.
Only on Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Today is Monday.
That's kind of
Today is
scary. Because
Monday.
even though you
Monday.
guys say Monday, you guys are together on Tuesdays. So if you're gay on Tuesdays, that's a little weird.
Just trying to take your wife.
What is happening? This took a dramatic turn. Anyway, what's the difference between fire engines and fire trucks?
Well, you got engines, you got trucks, you got tankers, you got pumpers. There's like a whole bunch of different classifications of them. In 99.
What do you need to run a station?
It depends on where you are.
Well,
Because like around here, we have 3 stations. We have a brush truck and 2 engines and a medical truck at one of them. Medical pickup, squad, rescue, whatever you want to call it.
Rescue.
They're all
The way he said that.
rescue.
Rescue.
It's a squad, but it's okay.
Okay, Severin.
anyway.
Not that kind of squad. Smaller squad.
Yeah.
The other one has
Yeah.
a ladder, an actual ladder. That's got the actual ladder that goes up and extends and
Oh, it's not
got a
like,
bucket.
you know, like a typical ladder that you just
No,
store in
they
your
all have
garage.
those. Yeah, they all have those. Yeah, it's kind of
How high up does that ladder go?
100 feet.
Don't you have to climb that for your training?
I mean, we do climb it, but it depends on. I mean,
Wasn't there
I
a
would shit
ladder that
myself.
you had to climb to pass a training something or other?
well, you gotta do ladder climbing in the academy.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's not that ladder. though.
Training academy.
That's not that
I
ladder.
would shit myself.
How big is that ladder?
Just a normal.
I almost just said train.
You gotta climb it, and then you
How
gotta
big is
lock
that
your
train?
leg.
How big is it?
You gotta like lock your leg and like hang off of it, like you're.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to lock your who?
Lock your leg. You like go in between the rungs, and then you stick.
Like you did when you fell down the stairs?
Yeah. But between the rungs.
Rungs?
Yeah. The sideways things. The things.
I told
step
you about
on.
him falling down the
Yeah.
stairs, right? Okay.
It happened.
It happened.
Hey babe.
Oh. Hey babe.
Hey babe.
Can you help?
Can you take a video?
He was so mad at me because I didn't like film him. He,
I'm sorry, I was worried about saving you.
I could have been a millionaire.
we probably could have put that on TikTok and it would have been hilarious. But like my first like instinct was just like to pick him up, but apparently I picked him up wrong because I like fingered
my
his
butthole.
butthole. Not intentionally. I just was like trying to help
That'll
him
get you up quicker.
And he was like, "Next time you help me up, don't finger my butthole." I was like, "Sorry." Next
was
time,
just trying to
don't
save
finger
your
the
life.
butthole and
Take a
record.
video first, yeah.
I got it. But now I'm gonna go to record next time, and he's gonna be like, "Why are you recording? Why aren't you helping
Well,
me?"
because it won't be funny. It'll be like I cut my hand off, and you'll be like, "Oh, you told me to record."
Well, if you cut your hand off, you'd be able to bandage it yourself.
Maybe.
This is true.
Not if he's hanging upside down by his foot.
That's
true.
true. That was so funny. Ella was even laughing. She's like, "What is happening?"
It was only funny after I was okay.
It was. I couldn't stop laughing afterwards. I was like, "Babe," and then Ella, every once in a while, she'd be like, "Hey, babe," like just out of the blue, and we just laughed so hard. She's
I
such a
love it.
character. It's hilarious. What's your favorite truck?
You weren't, I was going to say, were
I
you
wasn't
done
done yet.
explaining trucks?
Well, you're...
Well, you asked what was at each station.
What
What do you
else?
need for a station? We got a ladder, then 2 engines, and a pickup again, and then at the other one we have the actual squad, which is the big one. The heavy, medium duty rescue. Medium duty rescue. And that doesn't have any water on it. That's for car accidents and pin-ins.
Just
and-
holds like the tools and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's got
the
a bunch. It's
majority
got a
of the
bunch
tools.
of it. Yeah, airbags. And then there's 2 engines there and a pickup
You
in the
said
dive trailer.
Excuse me.
This is a gassy episode.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that hasn't.
Yet. You also didn't have our spaghetti for dinner, which could very well play into effect.
No, I haven't ate dinner.
Because Elliot was farting.
We did a late lunch.
Elliot was farting.
I'm sure Ella had shit her pants already. Shart her pants.
Babe.
Be nice.
Truth hurts.
You were awful.
So, between all the stations, you kind of cover all the trucks then.
Yeah. And then like you go rural and you get like tankers or tenders.
Right.
Chicken tenders?
Yeah, chicken tendies. Those are the ones
You
that-
need chicken tenders for a
Yeah.
fire station?
Yeah, chicken
Dope.
tendies. Donuts.
Dope. I thought that was cops.
Well, we like them too.
Oh.
We like them too. What
Coffee.
is the typical like firefighter like
Coffee and mustaches.
Because you can't have beards.
Yep. And I can't grow either.
I was gonna say you can't grow either one
Well,
of them.
good that I
mean-
understand now. That's why you got into this profession. You needed an excuse
I
to
can
not grow a beard.
I can grow a pretty good mustache.
A porn stash maybe,
Like-
but not a
Like
good mustache.
1980s.
No, babe.
Like
When I
hide,
think of,
hide
like-
your wife, hide your
Hide your wife.
hide everybody.
I thought he said hydro, like water, like
Water.
Hydro wife.
hydro wife.
water
Like,
wife.
I was gonna be like, what's that? Is that
That's a water wife.
Is that a fire?
Hide your wife.
Hydro wife.
So, like, what about, like, hazmat trucks? Do you have to call, like, a different department to...
No, we have like your minimal hazmat stuff. So a bunch of soak up, oil dry
Right.
pads, bumpers.
You were doing that the
Is-
other day.
Is
I
there
was.
any... What?
There was a accident and you were
That was just a spill cleanup. Yeah, we go on spill cleanups.
Is there anything, like, you don't have where you would have to call to another department? Obviously, if it gets out of hand and you need backup, but is there, like, anything you don't have that, like, chemical or foam or...
That's a cute face.
Not really.
Well,
Like,
that's good then.
if I think about it, I mean, it's really just like personnel.
Right.
Like we're short staffed or whatever. But like hazmat, we have. I mean, if it's a giant hazmat spill, yeah.
Right.
But like anything normal day to day, like even with the airport being here, like we have foam for the airport
Okay.
for fuel fires.
Right.
And yeah, we have airbags.
Have you had to respond to the airport?
Not yet.
Well, that's cool.
Not yet.
You never know.
Not yet.
That's true. Let's hope not.
They have
Right.
before. That was a couple years ago. But then what else? Yeah, I mean, like with having the dive team and having all of that.
Are there any calls that you're like, where am I responding to? Like, any, like, weird spots?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Can
All the
you,
time.
like, give an example without giving anything away?
Yeah,
or-
so like down in the forest.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just like you don't know where you're going in there.
Here's my coordinates.
Like
Down in
because
the
it's just like it's
Tell me after.
like yeah, I'll tell you
I'll
after.
tell you after.
Welcome to the jungle.
No, it's the forest. But like I mean, there's not a single straight street.
Right.
And there's a bunch of courts that come off them that are dead ends, and they're just like, I don't know. To get to the center of it, it's like left turn, right, right, left, right, left. It's
That's
like, okay,
frustrating.
seriously, you couldn't just put a straight road in here?
No.
And
And make it easy on you.
Apartments and condos are also more difficult,
Right.
just because there's so many buildings in such a small area,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't
All the flights of stairs.
they
with
don't
all
add
your
they
gear on.
don't they don't put the addresses right.
Of course they don't.
So, like, you know, addresses follow.
Right.
I mean, they are right, but it just doesn't make any sense because the house will be facing this way instead of this way. So now it starts with a 2-3 instead of a 7-6, and it's like, seriously?
Right.
Like, why do you people do this?
To make your life difficult.
How much does all of your gear weigh?
70 pounds.
So you have an extra 70 pounds on every time you go to a call?
Not every time, but yeah.
Sheesh.
Like, your pants alone are pretty heavy.
Yeah, I don't remember what the breakdown is.
Like, if you're in full gear going into fire, it's 70 pounds.
Yeah, minimum. That's without a tool and without a hose.
Do we want to break this into a separate episode? And do a part 2?
Sure do.
Sure do.
I get a second episode?
Sure do. All right, we'll wrap this one
You'll have
up.
to take this up with my planner. She'll have to pick a day for
Hey,
us.
Randa,
Hey.
can we do a part 2?
Yeah, I think he's free.
Cool.
He'll be free.
Cool. All right.
Thanks for joining this episode. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube if you're not already. And we hope you have a fantastic week.
All right.
We love you.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.